Hey guys, and welcome to a long overwaited video. Yes, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded and I'm sorry about that. I just had a lot going on with, my gaming channel hitting 200 and other stuff around life and stuff. But yeah, I'm finally back and it's time to record a long overdue video to do a 60 and 70 sub special. Yes, we hit 60 and 70 subs since I last uploaded, so yeah, it's about time we do this. But anyways, we're gonna do a 60 and 70 sub special by me teaching you how you can make a thumbnail with Panzoid. It is a good website for beginner YouTubers, or if you don't really want to spend a lot of time on something on a website like Pixlr that may take a while, Panzoid's a good alternative. So yeah, it's got pretty basic stuff to it, but if you really want a really advanced intro, like maybe like professional YouTube ones, then I would recommend Pixlr. But for now, we shall begin with Panzoid. In my last Panzoid video, I taught you guys how to create an intro or outro with Clipmaker. Now I'm going to teach you how to create a thumbnail with a backgrounder. So let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do when you come in is decide what do you want your thumbnail to be. You can either start by choosing a template over here or whatnot, but always come over here and change YouTube channel art to whatever you're doing. YouTube channel art is like, the background that's on your, the back of your channel. There's channel icon, which is like your profile, or video thumbnail. And yes, it does more than YouTube stuff. It even does Twitter, Facebook, etc. So yeah, but for this video I'm going to use YouTube video thumbnail. You can change your background to, whatever color you want. But yeah, now it is time to come over here to this little section, layers, add a layer. And here you can add an image. You can put your own image on as whatever you want as the background. You can add text, or you can start out basic. I would recommend, like if your thumbnail is not a big image, I would recommend starting with a gradient. And that was a very weird gradient. It literally just did several colors. Here, like, experiment with the colors until you find one that looks good. Like, that's kind of cool. Here, let's add a bit of, kind of make it look unique. Something like, yeah, like that. Oh boy. Or, if you don't want to, you can randomly, roll this dice here to, get a one that looks cool. This one should do. This one can do. Alright. So, here's what you can do now. Now that you've got your background, it is time to start adding things to the thumbnail. Now here's what I suggest. Make the thumbnail look attractive. Make it look like something people would want to see when you, when they scroll down YouTube and stuff. So yeah, think of what would make it look cool if you find a cool gradient. Give it like, cool pictures and stuff. The thumbnail I'm creating right now will be the thumbnail for this video. So yeah. So let's, without further ado, let's create this thumbnail. So I'm going to first start with some text. I'm going to make it say 60/70 sub special. So 60/70 sub special. So you can type it in right there. And yeah, and then over here you can change the font to whatever one you want. I'm going to go with Smudge Stick. And yes, even if you don't like any of their fonts, there's a custom one where you can put your own in. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to put this like up here in the corner. And I'll make this a little bigger so people can see that. Alright, and then you can change the color to whatever you want. I think I'm just going to leave it as white. So yeah. And then now you can actually go online through Google and search up whatever pictures you want. Like for instance, I'm going to start with a YouTube logo. So, YouTube logo PNG, like right here. Let's start with images. And you can copy. Oh wait, make sure you click on it first. Copy. And then paste with Control V. And then bam. And holy, that is big. You can shrink the size down. Here, let me make this smaller. And then I'll put it like right there. Alright. So, now comes the fun part. Do whatever you want. Whoops, I did not want to do that there. I want to add a text. There you go. And yes, with the layer you add image, you can put whatever image you want on the computer. And yes, this is also a good site if you want to edit photos and stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to make this say, how to make an epic thumbnail. And I'll see if I can fit with Panzoid on it. With Panzoid. Oh boy. So yeah, you may need to adjust the size of the text and stuff, but yeah. Alright, and now I'm going to change the font to, I'm going to change it to the bold font, see how that looks. Okay, I've got to make that even smaller. And then, you know, see, can people see that? I mean, I can truly see that. Now you can change the color to whatever you want, and here's a cool tip of something you probably didn't know. Change the color, hit choose, then click this little square here to copy it, and then switch it back to black or whatever color you want, and then make sure you're switched to it, and then sort of drag it over to kind of make it look like it's got like a shadow. So yeah, something like that, so that way it's much more visible. So yeah, this is so far looking pretty good. So I think last but not least, I'm gonna put Panzoid logo, and then I'll come online, search up whatever you want. Is this a PNG? You want something that looks good. You can create the image yourself, but I'm going to go with this one. Copy image, Control V, and then bam. And then you adjust it to whatever size you want. I would like to warn you, if you're going to adjust the size of a picture, do not make it too big or too small. Otherwise, if the picture is a certain size, it'll start to look blurry once you change the size. So yeah, as you can see, it was at HD quality, but once I made it a little bigger, it got a little blurry, but fortunately not too blurry. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the basics of making a thumbnail. And now, once you're completely finished with your thumbnail and stuff, you can come down here to download your image. You can choose the size, PNG, JPG. I'm gonna go with a JPG. You can say the quality so that way it renders faster. Close this tab here. Alright, and now you click Start Image Render. And then afterwards you can see how your image looks. So look, give it a moment. And then you click Download Your Image, or you can return back to editing if you want to make some last minute changes. And then it'll say thank you for using Panzoid, your download is starting, and then you'll be able to view your masterpiece. So let's see how this looks. There we go. So yeah, there you go. There's how you can create an epic thumbnail with Panzoid. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go home to Panzoid. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for 60 and 70 subs. Tune in for 80 subs, and we're getting really close to 100, guys. And also tell me, what do you want to see next? Do you want me to make a, you know, a background, an icon? Please tell me what I could do for an 80 subs once we hit there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.